Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Dissidia, Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. This is your host, River Foxen, and today we are going to be continuing, actually not continuing, we're going to be doing a new Lost chapter, and this is the current mission for Alphinaud, who is actually, I don't have him in my group. So we're going to go ahead and grab him. He's from Final Fantasy XIV. And I like this music. I happen to actually be playing Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, so it's kind of neat. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. Twins of the Dawn. Yep, depending on my progress in the story, characters I have yet to recruit may appear in these events. Yep. And I'm doing this one because right now there are missions that I can complete by doing this. Perhaps it is unwise to proceed without knowing the lay of the land. Huh? That guy looks like Alphinaud. I doubt it's a coincidence. Excuse me, I overheard you say the name Alphinaud. Do you know her, perhaps? Yes, we do. Are you her brother? My apologies. My name is Alphinaud, and I am indeed Alphinaud's brother. Is she around here? Yeah, she's been traveling with us ever since we met. Alphinaud went with Y'shtola and the others to scout out the area. Shall we take you to her? I would appreciate it. So, even Y'shtola is here. What is going on? What seems to be the matter? We found one of yours. Alphinaud, Y'shtola, are you two all right? Master Alphinaud. What a relief. We have yet to gather all the scions, but I had hoped they would be fine. Are you all right, Y'shtola? What do you mean? She looks the same as always. But she just called me Master, didn't she? Come with me, Alphinaud. What is the meaning of this, Alphinaud? Is this some sort of joke? I understand your confusion. Let me explain what's going on. Very well. Could you give us a moment? Of course. I'm sure you've got a lot to talk about after being reunited. Don't mind us. Thank you. You and I are the same. The same? I'll tell you what I know. I'm listening. I wonder if he's confused because Y'shtola looks like she did in the original, in A Realm Reborn, and not like how she looks in like Shadowbringers. Anyway, we have a boss fight. And so as you can see, I put Ida and Silas in here because they get the bonus. Alphinaud, I don't have him in there yet because I have yet to recruit him. But that's okay because I don't need him for the first boss fight. Alright. Alright. So one thing about Ida is that I actually have her realizable weapon now, so I'm actually putting her in my party regularly so that I can get her leveled up to the same level that, you know, Y'shtola and Aranea and Vanille are, so that she can be kind of a regular in my party. Because as a character, I like her better than Vanille, so she might replace Vanille in my regular party. Alright, and now we're going to recruit Alphinaud. Weird French-sounding names. With Carbuncle. You made it, Master Alphinaud! I'm so happy you're alright! Ida. I see. I heard the tale from Alice, but I couldn't believe it. It seems to be true, though. Master Alphinaud, what's wrong? Give him a moment, Ida. He's new to this world. He needs time to adjust. Welcome, Master Alphinaud. I'm glad to see you well. Or maybe it's that he doesn't realize that he's like the boss. Maybe he's from a time before he was the head of the Crystal Braves. Papalymo. I'm happy to see both you and Ida well, too. It's such a relief to see everyone.
Huh?
I thought you'd be happier to see your friends.
Huh?
Yeah, when I met up with my grandpa, I was so excited.
なんだって?
What? Do I not look happy? You looked like you wanted to smile, but couldn't. I've seen lots of grown-ups do it before.
確かに.
Grown-ups, I see. I suppose I feel relief at seeing friends, but also uncertainty about the current situation. Doesn't it make you want to scream real loud? I'm not very good at expressing my emotions like that. I guess you're more the calmer type. Or should we call you Master Alphinaud like the others?
それはどうだろうか?
There's no need for that. I want to become friends with everyone without my title. I want to stand on the forefront as equals. Is that clear, Ida, Papalymo? Understood, Alphinaud. Is that okay? Alice wished for the same. Isn't that right, Ida? Yes, and Alphinaud is a precious comrade to us too.
ありがとう.
Thank you.
Huh?
You two sure are alike. Alice and myself? Of course, we're twins. We were often mistaken for each other as children. Do you also fight with a sword and magic? It doesn't look like you have one, though.
確かに.
We once studied under the same teacher, but now we walk different paths, despite the circumstances of our birth. Does that mean you don't use a sword? Indeed. It's faster if I show you. Come, Obsidian Carbuncle. So he's a conjurer? Oh no, what do they call it? I forget what the summoners are called. I mean, there are summoners, but there's like the ones that summon Carbuncle specifically. This is how I fight. Alphinaud fights with a moonstone carbuncle at his side. Alright, and now we have him. Alright, and before I take a break, I am going to put him in the party. Alright, let's see here. So he's gonna be pretty much at the bottom. Let me just do that. And put him in there. Of course, he's got no good gear, I think. I mean, obviously I don't have any gear for him, or else he would be in my party. Because when you get gear for a character, they kind of automatically join you, whether or not you've done that. I know that's not for him. I believe that's for Ida, but it's better than nothing. I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. Let us go ahead and level him up as well. And we're going to get some better gear for him over the course of doing, there we go, this Lost Chapter, so we'll actually get some pretty good armor for him and a decent weapon for him. But we don't get the weapon until we've actually finished the Lost Chapter. Yeah, when I was doing the draw for his weapon, I didn't get anything for him, but I did get Ida's realizable weapon, which is actually pretty cool. Alright. So, let's see here. Anyway, I will be back when I get to a cutscene or a boss fight, as usual. Alright, and we're back for our next boss fight. So here we are. This is the level 20 boss fight, and I think I'm going to need to do a summon for this one, because got kind of a low-level party here. Ida is pretty strong, but she's not, like, really way up there yet, so... And, like, Silas and Alphinaud are probably not very useful at the moment. Yeah. That wasn't bad. Alright, see, here's where we have an issue. We can only kill one of them. Boss. 2 glow lizards. And they go first. Alright. Let's see here. Let's try Tornado Kick. Got rid of one of them. Alright. And you are gonna just summon. You're pretty useless. Of course, this is just going to end the fight. All right, 2 levels up. Alright, and no cutscene after this, so I will be back in a little bit. Alright, and we have another boss fight. That didn't take very long. Alright, and I did swap out Silas for Aranea just to, again, make things go faster. wonder what Summon Moonstone does.
いいものを見せてあげる。
Alright.
行くぞ。 暗いな。 じゃあね。 受けきれる？ じゃあね。
Glow lizards. Alright.
ちょっと痛いよ。
串刺しだよ。 あんたたち頑張ったね。
And we got some armor for him. And he gained a level. And we have a cutscene, but first let me put on that new armor. There we go. Knowledge to power.
確かに。
I see.
どうして？
See what? I just realized how heartening it is to have such comrades.
そいつはいい。
The feeling's mutual. Going it on out here can be tough.
そうね。
Right. Even if our goals are different, we can still work together. Still, it must be difficult traversing this world with so many people. Do you have an easy way of getting around? We got an airship, and a huge one at that.
見事だね。
It's a relief knowing there are airships in this world, too. But there are many places you cannot go with an airship. Those we have to walk to. I'm happy to see you well, Alphinaud. You as well, Thancred. So you proceeded by foot, then? That requires quite the endurance. Especially for children. Don't worry about them. The children here refuse to be outdone by the adults. They've all got guts, enough to deserve a ride on my own ship. You think you have it in you, Alphinaud? Alphinaud needn't worry about such things. He takes the rear and... Hold on. The old me may have warranted such worry, but... I possess even more endurance than you can imagine, Thancred. A lot has happened. In that case, going on foot shouldn't be a problem.
それはどうだろうか。
That's a different issue. Walking causes more strain than you can imagine. I've got it. I suggest taking the occasional break to avoid exhaustion. Well, isn't that thoughtful of you?
そいつはいい。
I'm with Alphinaud. You're like an advisor, Alphinaud. An advisor? I do not know if my knowledge and experience are worth anything in this world, but consider me at your service. Alright. And as usual, I will be back in a little bit. And we're back. We had a kind of a lot of things to fight, and just kind of culminating in this last boss fight here. So let's go ahead and do this one. Alright, let's begin.
私も戦おう。
受け切れる？
串刺しだよ。
受け切れる？
暗いな。串刺しだよ。
And our boss, level 40 now. Alright.
串刺しだよ。
Let's start out strong. Ooh, they survived. But now they're frail. Alright. Well then, let's see. You can go up to the bottom. And then let's see. What does this do here? Hmm.
いいものを見せてあげよ
Yeah, that gives him some sort of bonus, but... Alright, well, we'll finish it off.
本気でやってる？よし、調子いいみたい。
Alright, not bad. And we got the other copy of the armor, so we can limit break it. But we have a cutscene. Anyway, let me limit break this armor. Alright. Yeah, let's move on to this cutscene, which we have to download. Summoners. You're a summoner too, right? And you brought a wonderful friend. Hmm? But I wonder why I can't hear your carbuncle's voice. So you can both borrow the power of your summons, is that correct? That's right, and my friends are the best. That's good to hear. But, like the both of you, I am certain the summoners from other worlds have a history I am unaware of. But I am not actually a summoner.
どういうことなの？
Even though you summoned that carbuncle?
少し時間をくれないか
This carbuncle is a magical entity, an artificially created being. The things you call espers in your worlds are a threat in mine. A threat? Do they attack people?
確かに
Yes, which is why my organization tries to stop these primals. Carbuncle was made for that purpose. There are also summoners in my world, but they're somewhat different from those in other worlds. They do not summon primals themselves. They can call upon and use their eggy, or their powers. Sounds complicated.
ダメみたいね。
Primals, eggy, what a different world.
すまない
How should I explain this?
何？
You're borrowing Carbuncle's power, aren't you? Then you're the same as me. The fundamentals are vastly different, but when you look at it that way, I suppose we are quite similar. Then we're all borrowing the power of our friends. The world is full of all kinds of summons. In order to summon in my world, you need to visit an Aeon's temple first.
どういうことだい？
And what do you do there? You ask the faith to lend you their power.
まったく。
There are so many things I have yet to learn. That's it. If you don't mind, could you tell me more about your worlds? I know the fundamentals of other worlds. Or if I know the fundamentals of other worlds, I may be able to further draw out Carbuncle's power. You're quite studious, aren't you? In your world, espers were a threat?
少し時間をくれないか？
The primals from my world and the espers from yours are completely different. That's why I don't see the espers in your world as a threat. But espers weren't very common in my world. Even so, I believe in your esper friends. I was able to get where I am now because I believe in my friends. Thank you. Alright. And yep, we have our last boss fight. So let's hit up this one. Alright, let's begin. And we'll take you. And let's go.
私も戦おう。
Alright.
受け切れる？
視察だよ。
受け切れる？
視察だよ。
Alright. These guys are a little tough.
受け切れる？
暗いな。
受け切れる？
暗いな。
Alright, level 50 glow lizards. Alright, you do tornado kick.
本気でやってる？
Oh, that didn't even kill it. Alright, and then you do this. It's probably gonna kill one of them.
おしまいにしてあげるよ。
Not both. No, it didn't even kill one. These guys are pretty strong. Alright. Well, I could end it now, but I just want to do the summon for the fun of it.
この剣にかけて この勝利は仲間のため
And we got a weapon. For Alphinaud. Alright, and our last cutscene. Let's put this weapon on Alphinaud first. Alright, hit OK. To be like them. Huh. You okay? Can't be easy keeping up with us.
ありがとう。
I'm fine, thank you.
まあ、気長に行こうぜ。
Take it easy. You can lose your footing pretty easy here. He's right. It takes some getting used to. You'll be lucky to get away with just a few scrapes if you fall down here.
まっ
You would do well not to underestimate the challenges of mountain climbing. Take your time.
そんな
I tried to keep up with the leaders because I didn't want to be a burden, but I didn't think the others would be falling behind like this.
どういうことだい
You don't try to keep pace with the others? If I get to the top quickly, I can spend more time training. A worthy thought, Sabin. And Mog will call us if there's a battle, so everyone can go at their own pace. I thought this group seemed like fun, so I came along. I'm interested in their training, too. Let's see then. Today we'll move as much as possible with as few breaths as we can manage. Breathing and movement are closely connected. Mastering both can increase your defenses and unlock your greatest power.
Yes,
No way! This is the real deal! I'm burning up!
信じられない
I find it incredible you have so much energy left to spare. I will choose a slower group to climb the mountain with next time.
どうした
Out of gas?
困ったものだ
This is more stamina than I've had before. I was confident, but I realized I was naive to think I could keep up with you folks. The me of the past wouldn't be able to even admit that much. Let's go to the summit together, though I don't think I'll be able to join in your training afterward.
くよくよすんなって
Don't push yourself. If you wait a little, the others will catch up.
信じているよ
I've made up my mind, so there's no changing it. I'd like to try. My friends, including a certain hero, always rise to the occasion.
まったく
Even if they fall, they get right back up. I want to be able to count myself among their ranks. I don't quite get it, but I think you're doing pretty good.
ありがとう
Thank you, Vaughn. I hope to be like them someday. Alright, I believe he is talking about the Warrior of Light, aka the player character. Alright, and we have finished this lost chapter, so if you enjoyed this Let's Play, be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon if you're so inclined, and I'll see you later.